So everybody's heard of the legend of Bigfoot. The search has gained popularity throughout the years, and now there's even a cable TV show dedicated to finding Bigfoot. But it's not just out west. Nope, here in Ohio, Ashley Berry explains some people believe that he is right in our own backyard.
What's up, guys? I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tackle Talk. Basically, what I want to go through today is one of my most confident baits that I like to throw, and it's nothing really out of the ordinary except for a few different little things that set it apart from other baits in the same category. And what I want to talk to you guys about is Sasquatch Jigs. So if you've never heard of them, they're a Michigan-based company. The long backstory behind it is a gentleman found hair, what he believed to be a hair of a species that he didn't know. Took it in, had it tested. They couldn't figure it out, but he tends to think, especially up in the upper Michigan area, that it's a Sasquatch. But the cool thing about these is you can kind of see these little hairs in there. So that's supposed to be synthetic Sasquatch hair. The idea behind that, I guess, would be to add something a little bit different. So it's not just your regular rubber skirt. You got all these little hairs in there, which are actually really cool. I've gotten a lot of bites off of these jigs rather than just using a regular jig. Not saying a regular jig won't work, but these are the jigs that I use. I've used them for a couple years now. The other cool thing about them is they got a patented Gamakatsu hook, and they also claim to have a 100% hookup ratio. Now, most of you guys aren't going to believe that, but I will back it up. The only fish that I have lost on this jig has been fish that broke it off under a dock or lay down or whatever, where my line actually broke, not the actual fish coming off of the jig. And one fish that I boat flipped, but it was skin hooked on the mouth and came off, flopped off the other side of the boat. But every other fish that I've actually pinned with this jig has not come off yet. So I will give them a 99% hookup ratio, but that other 1% is basically out of my control. So they're really, really good jigs. They got a lot of different styles, variations. So you have your flipping jig, which has the cone front in there. You have your football jig, and you have your swim jig. So these are really, really, really good jigs. I suggest you try them out. They have all kinds of really good colors. This one here is my favorite, peanut butter jelly. When I'm throwing the swim jig, I like to throw the bluegill. This is actually the flipping in the bluegill, but the bluegill color. And then this here's the bullfrog. All really good colors. Pair them up with whatever plastics that you want. But yeah, if you'd like to get a hold of these Sasquatch jigs, I'm going to leave a link in the description. And price-wise, they're not anything different than your standard jig. I want to say they're $5.99, $6.99 at most. But really good construction, really good weed guard. Those little synthetic fiber hairs in there. They tend to hold a little bit more of your bait attractant. So if you like to use like a juice or a gel or whatever, those little hairs hold on to a little more. Plus, when it's in the water, I don't know what it is about those little hairs, but I get a lot of bites. I don't lose a lot of bites, and I catch more fish. So I will leave that link in the description, and if that's something you want to take a look at, go ahead and click it. Otherwise than that, I will see you on the next episode of Tackle Talk, and you won't want to miss that one.